Contractors need to be strategic about their positioning and where they are. I know one builder who's very clever about this, and he's embedded in an organisation, and they're very dependent, but he's acutely aware that at any given stage, that embeddedness, or if somebody comes in, that relationship's going to change. Speaking to another builder who was in that situation, he was getting a lot of commercial work out of one client, and then that I think it was a utilities manager changed, and once that manager changed, then the work went to another contractor. So he was out of pocket a huge amount of turnover. And a lot of builders position themselves as they try to spread their risk essentially between projects and between project types. So it's not unusual to see builders, small builders, even large ones, also having residential projects as well as commercial projects, as well as some industrial projects as well. They may even then dive in from doing go deeper into the food chain to actually being subcontractors to other people. Carries a huge risk, because once you go down that position, being a subcontractor, you're caught up in somebody else's food chain. And if that food chain is disturbed beyond them, speaking to a friend of mine who's in mechanical and works for big mechanical companies that outsources it, he told me on one particular job the project was outsourced 5 times. 5 times. So each time payment was asked for. Can you imagine the headaches of that, going through 5 sets of people, then getting the payment, then each one of them then taking their slice of the payment, then each one of them passing it on to the actual contractor? Absolutely, completely and utterly nightmare. Complete nightmare. So you have to be very careful where you position yourself strategically, both short term and long term. You have to make sure that it's sustainable and you have to, irrespective of the size of organisation, there has to be an alignment of risk, and the risk has to be spread out. So you're constantly trying to gauge risk and opportunity, and constantly trying to vet this. And even on a smaller level, for a main contractor, I often recommend that they go into a niche market. Find something niche, lining chimneys, removing asbestos, screeds for floors, importing. I even got an email today about importing windows from Poland. So there's loads of possibilities and loads of opportunities. I knew painting contractors who came out with their own line of 2 good guys or 2 funny guys. I can't remember what their product line was, but actually he's in Ralph Arnhem somewhere. Lovely fella. Only met him once or twice, but he came out with his own line of painting tools. Really cleverly done. So that is positioning. There is a lot of strategic tools, and I will be doing courses on that as well. Thanks guys, thanks for sharing your time.